Hi everyone, I'm here today to show you my naked journals that I have listed in my Etsy shop. And I just wanted to kind of go through so you know what you're getting. And I purposely made these for those that do not have the time, the space, or the supplies, or even just the desire of making the structural part of these journals. And sometimes it's just fun to do the creative part. And when you're completed decorating them, you are welcome to keep them, to give them away, or even sell them. I just want those to know that there's other options for the ones that don't like to make the structural part. So let's go ahead and go through. Let me move a couple of these things aside. And we could just go through this one right here. All the journals are machine stitched with some kind of messy stitch. I left the strings for the top so you know which is the top and the bottom, because I do have pockets that you're going to want to know which direction they need to go to. If you don't like the loose strings, you're welcome to cut those off. There's 3 signatures in each journal, and they're going to be basically the same. We'll open it up. I left the front cover for you to either design or even make it more structural, because it is a cardstock that I used here. You could add another piece of cardstock to make it so it's a little more firm. You could use decorative paper and then put a pocket. The papers are all tea dyed except for the very front signatures. I just left them that way. You can ink them up. You can put a big pocket in here. There's little decorative papers inside that are tea dyed. And each journal will have, let's see if this one's different, will have a bag. And those might be a little different, but they're basically all the same. Oh yes, this one has a print, deli paper, and this is a decorative deli paper. And there is lots of room for you to pimp these beautiful naked journals out. There's stitching on the half pages that I folded with the pockets. And I left the center open where the signatures were sewn. And you are welcome to put little charms on here, little hearts or butterflies. But what I have a tendency to do mostly is to turn this into a pocket. I'd adhere the sides with double side tape, and then I fold this over, and then it's another little pocket that you can have. So this is basically it. The great thing about these journals is it is ready for you to turn it into any kind of journal you want. You could turn it into a theme. You could just start putting pockets and tuck spots, tags, and I did make it so there's lots of room for you to make it chunky. And with all of the journals, let's see here, I do supply the scrap papers that I used. So it will flow nicer, so you'll have accents to punch butterflies or to make tuck spots, pockets. So those all will be going with the journals. Let's see, here's for this one. That's kind of just a extra little bonus. I just thought, how nice would that be? So you're not totally starting from scratch. And with these naked journals, this is basically how I kind of work in my studio. I love to just focus on making journal covers for a few days, and then I like to get all the guts ready, you know, getting the signatures, and then when I have the time to pimp them out, I just come up here, and it is fun that all I have to do is worry about the creative part. And I wanted to show you, maybe I can even compare the two. So a couple years ago for Christmas, I made my friend a honeybee journal. And this journal was already, this is a duplicate. I had to make a couple more after I gave her hers. But this journal was a naked journal. And we were getting together for Christmas, and we knew that we were going to exchange gifts, and I hadn't really thought about what I was going to do. So I came up in my studio, I grabbed one of my naked journals, and I made a honeybee journal for her because she is a beekeeper. I wanted to compare these so you can understand. Okay, can you see how big and fat this is? So these are basically the same. Let me move this out of the way. So I designed the cover, and you are welcome to put anything over this. You could put die cuts, and you could put layers of tissue paper or dictionary paper. But when you flip the cover, is this in screen? All right. So this is where I designed the cover. I added a little envelope and tuck spot here, so that would be here. I think this is the only thing that is added in these, because here's this page, and this page is the same. Here's my little bag that I decorated one side of it. I inked the edges with stencil, added little card there. Here is the same little pocket. Isn't that adorable? So when you see a naked journal, it truly can turn into a beautiful work of art. Flip that over. Here is the same. This is the center. Oops, there might be an extra page on this one. This is the center page, and when I said that you can turn the center page into a pocket, see, here is where the signature is tied. I just folded that over and made that into a pocket. Here's that signature, or excuse me, the center of the signature. You would glue the edges and fold this over, and that was where you'll have another little pocket. So here we go through. I think I have a video of this in the previous videos, so you might want to check it out. The end pockets I left so you can either decorate it, or you may want to trim this so it is actually a pocket like what I did here. I wanted you to have as many options as you wanted to. Here I did another little envelope. I don't know if this is helpful or not, but I just kind of wanted to give you a side-by-side of one being pimped out and one completely naked. As always, I want to thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate all the wonderful, kind comments that you all have been leaving, and thank you so much for subscribing. And I do have several journals that I'm going to be doing a flip through soon, so stay tuned and please come back and have a beautiful day.